Cass, for years, you kept your money separate from Ramit's. I want to understand what made you so hesitant to combine your money, and then what was it that finally changed that made you willing to take the leap at last?
Yeah, that has been quite a journey for myself. When I think back to when we were dating and then we got the prenup and newly married, I I wanted to do it on my own despite us being married, and like to prove to myself and to prove to Remy, like I can earn money, like I'm fine on my own. I don't need to ask for help. And I had like a real sense of pride in that as well. And so just recently, we started really digging into that a little bit more. And I started thinking independently, why am I thinking this way? Like, is it serving me? Is it serving us? How does Ramit feel about that as well? And it was very nerve-wracking for me to go to him and be like, okay, I'm ready to do things jointly now. And I think Ramit had always pushed and advocated for us to do our money jointly. How was that for you to like
Oh my God. I was like, this is what I've been talking about for like 6 years. It felt awesome.
And I think back to why I thought that way for so long. And honestly, it surrounded me. Like growing up with girlfriends, you always want to keep money for yourself just in case. And, Remy is so awesome. He's such a loving husband. I'm like, why am I not giving him a chance? And so it's been a little bit since we transitioned now, and I still kind of get nervous from time to time, but we talk it through together and have good conversations about it. It's still a work in progress though. Still a work in progress.
I think that's pretty surprising to a lot of people. I mean, because we talk about joint, and if you look on the internet, everyone's like, when you're married, everything comes together. But you mentioned this whisper in your mind about, I need to have a little bit for myself, and it was what surrounded you. I think that's really common. Personally, it was pretty hard. Like emotionally, it was hard because I'm like, why are we not combining our finances? Our future is together, so how can we not? But then logistically, that was also very challenging because you're a business owner, I'm a business owner. We're going to have joint money, but we're also going to have separate. And our setup was so complicated early on. It was like every quarter, if we have to do an analysis of our distributions, then we need to reapportion things because we're paying proportionally, and we're married. And it was like so complicated. And I'm not trying to do this analysis myself. So it was like so much work. And then having to go back to each other and say like, well, like you got to transfer this much to this account is so burdensome. But for us to finally like be able to put everything into that joint account feels like awesome. It just feels natural because that's our future. It's together.
Yeah. And it's funny because Ramit would do these podcasts and he'd be like, yeah, they didn't want to, put their money jointly together. And I'm like, oh, really? Oh.
I wasn't trying to send you a secret message.
No, I know.
But in retrospect, we're just like everybody else. We are living it. We have our own challenges. Years into getting married, we're still tweaking things. And that gives me a lot of compassion because like, it's hard. It's hard, and you're successful as an entrepreneur and very empathetic, and I've been doing this for 20 plus years, and it's hard for us. So it's hard for other people too.
Yeah, we can really empathize with all the guests.
So now that you've taken that leap, like how has it affected your relationship?
Yeah, it has been positive to know that we're working towards this together. If he does well, I do well, vice versa. And if you enjoy something, I enjoy it, and vice versa. It's been really relaxing for me.
That's a good word. Mm-hmm. I feel like the day we decided, like it immediately eased. Like immediately. There was a noticeable connection in our relationship that was there before, but we had to like work to get it. It was like going from teammates to true teammates.
Yeah,
that felt
it's like
really
a new level of trust, I would say.
Yeah,